I think for the last few days you have been hearing that we have some what is suspected to be some political commotion here. I want to assure you there is nothing personal. Although our friend on the other side has tried to engage in petty politics by personalizing issues, we have nothing personal in this matter. Our differences and our concern are mainly public issues. But if I may go back to these personal things he has said, it's very unfortunate that my friend has not moved from where he was in 2007 when we first, both of us, joined politics. But it appears that he has remained there 12 years later with a lot of responsibility. He's wasting time with petty personal issues. I think everybody has the right to live the life he wants to live. But I'll only conclude by saying that where he was in 2007 by lying about my social life, he's still stuck there. I want him to outgrow that, and I want to stop that thing. You may ask then, if these things are not personal, what are the issues? If you watched our press conference here, me and Mzee Haji never spoke. Because with our background and our age, Mzee Haji has 57 years of uninterrupted public service. And me, I have 37 years. Our combined public service is almost 100 years. It will be very unfortunate if we went out there and started talking about an individual. It's a very painful thing. Because we have almost seen everything in life, and we cannot bring down ourselves to either confronting or condemning or mentioning somebody in public. So it was that serious for us that we left it to the younger people, generation, who maybe can still talk about others. So that much we never wanted to personalize anything, but you know that we are not in the same league with our friend. He's a big man, holding a big position in a party, but we still, you can see that we are not in the same league, because we failed even to address our own press conference because we never wanted to mention his name. That's shameful for us. At the same time, we were placed in such a situation that we found it almost impossible to provide public service in this county without interference from our colleague. And one time or the other, it had to come to public knowledge for them to know what is going on. Because there has been interference with resources coming to us from the national government. As early as September 2017, when we just came in, the national government wanted to give us 140 million shillings to help with the intervention of water projects here in this town. Up to today, we have not received it. A month ago, we had a meeting at the residence of His Excellency, the Deputy President. And our county was the only one which didn't have a major national government project out of all the ASAL counties in the north. When recently a small project came to implement a small dam which will have helped our people in the rural areas. Our friend, because of personal interest, decided to locate it in town constituency, I think just beyond Bola Sagara here. A dam which will carry 120 million liters of water. So apart from the fact that we have no livestock or animals or people who will depend on that dam for 120 million liters because it's not been located in the right place, because our town is getting water from the river. But internationally, you don't put a dam in the middle of a major city like this because of design, because of construction mistakes. If that dam busts, the whole of this town will be swept into the Tana River and into the Indian Ocean. It's a danger to public safety. Recently, you have heard about the issues of our public servants and the accusations that they are not qualified. I'm not an employment agency myself. I cannot vouch for the qualifications of those people. But what I can confirm is every person who got a job with this county deserved that job. And I'm very sure those who employ must have taken into consideration the qualifications of those people in employing them. And what I cannot understand is how does it benefit anybody? 84 employees have been undergoing interrogation and interviews and intimidation for the last 2 months. They have not worked. Those are work hours lost for people who have no reason at all to be interrogated or to be interviewed. And up to now, we are not aware of anything which was found against them. So the issues on which we disagree and for which we want this county to be given the peace it deserves are only public issues, nothing personal, and we don't want to personalize it. Some people started speculating about whether what is assumed to be a divide at the national level politically might be making its way to Garissa, and that we are taking sides. As far as I'm concerned, there are no sides in our politics. We are all in Jubilee. There's some conversations going on. In our county, we have absolutely no time for that debate because we were elected. It's time to give public service. We simply want to do that. We have the President, His Excellency the President, who is the leader of the party. We have the Deputy President, they have a job to do. The President has not been here recently, but the Deputy President has been here a few times. And whenever he comes, there has been statements, what I would call sweeping statements, of people, including our friend, pledging, talking about 2022. Despite accusations of having started the politics of 2022, the Deputy President has never told us that he is running for office. In fact, whenever he came here, he has always been on a mission of part of his work. He has never asked for our vote. But some people, including our friends, have always made sweeping statements that we have decided a decision for 2022. And if you have followed, whenever I stood in in those functions, I've always thanked the DP for coming and told him that when 2022 comes, we will decide, because I don't control anybody here. We can only discuss and agree on something. I don't decide for anybody. Of course, our friend has always complained that I'm creating a setback because after